Hi folks, it's Wednesday the 7th of August. It's 9 o'clock at night. Sorry about the quality and if the lighting's a bit weird on this. It's a bit darker than usual and I'm having to use a spot to kind of light my face a bit. First of all, a huge thank you to everybody, and I mean everybody, who's taken the time to watch the previous two videos. You have no idea what it means that you took the time to do that. I mentioned in the last video, I'm pretty sure I did, just how it impacted on me. Just people taking the time. And again, I could say thank you a million times, it would never be enough, but thank you. If you do like the videos, please, and I'm sorry I need to say it, but if you don't mind, could you like, subscribe and hit the bell? Again, it just means that the message gets out there, and that's important. It's getting more important every day to me. I'm going to be dead honest here and say that it's taken me 3 days to actually make this video. I've got about 15-20 takes of them. I'm sure they're pretty good videos, but for some reason I've not posted them, and it's just slowly starting to become clear why it's get harder to make the videos. I was on such a high for Saturday and Sunday, and even a bit of Monday was pretty cool, but when I come home from work on Monday night, full of enthusiasm to do the kitchen because of the buzz I got doing my living room, I didn't have the energy. I just finished a full day at work. I got home, I sat down and had something to eat, and I couldn't. I just physically couldn't. And that upset me. Didn't think anything of it. Went to work the next day. People were asking why I had made another video, and I had to say no. And that upset me. So I come home Tuesday night, and guess what? I was knackered and didn't do it. Today has absolutely sucked in every way possible. I've been in a bad mood. I've been down. I've been really hard on myself, and it's all because I never done something Monday and Tuesday. I feel I'd let myself down, and I couldn't even bring myself to make another video because I feel that I had let myself down and everybody that was watching down 2 days into this life-changing journey I'm on, and I couldn't physically sit in front of a camera without feeling as if I was lying. What I've realised is it's not going to be all sunshine and rainbows. There will be bad days, but I need to stop thinking of the bad days as, oh my god, it's the end of the world. It's a bad day. That's what it is. It was stupid to expect an overnight miraculous recovery. I was in therapy many years ago, and it was hypnotherapy I went for, and I'll never forget that first session getting in and being physically ill at the prospect of doing this. Then did the full session and came out of the hypnosis, and I burst out crying because I felt absolutely no different from than I felt at the start of the session. And my therapist quite rightly pointed out that that's a good thing that I felt that way, because it showed that I wanted to get better. But you're not going to get fixed in a day in one session. And I'd completely forgot that. I really believed that everything was going to be brilliant after the weekend I had. I've got a list of about 5 or 6 different videos I'm going to make. I've got 2 things that I'm going to do hopefully this weekend that are big for me. I'll talk more about them later, but it's because there's still some stuff I want to sort out before I do it. Yeah, so that's me where I am. I'm not as upbeat and happy as I've been, but I now realise I'm not going to be happy and upbeat every day. It's not the end of the world. It doesn't mean I've failed. It just means I'm having a bad day. Before I was sick, I had bad days, but they didn't affect me nearly as much as they do now, because a bad day is the end of the world. I really thought I was back at square one, and it took me 2 days to realise I might be feeling as if I'm back at square one, but I'm back at square one with the same determination in the videos and the comments that I didn't have before I started these. So yeah, that's where I am. So I have a plan of action. There's going to be stages. I listened to a brilliant podcast today that was suggested to me by my mate at work. Screw it. His name's Derek. I feel like I'm going to mention him quite a bit, and I don't want it just to be always the guy at work. So, Derek, I hope you don't mind, but his name's Derek. Derek sent me a podcast, and it was just a guy talking about depression and anxiety and that kind of thing. And it was only 9 minutes, but there was a character or a patient, and his name was Dave. And Dave was low mood, he'd lost his job and all that kind of stuff. And then it was, this is how he feels, this is how he feels in the morning, this is how he feels getting ready. And I could tick every single one of them. It made me giggle, which was a bit weird, but there was a brilliant moment when it was the realisation that I'd been spending months going, oh, I'm so lonely, this is the first person this has ever happened to. And then to find out there's a podcast, because this is exactly what everybody goes through. And I thought I'd been dead clever, because one of the things I was going to talk about in this video, and I've spoken about it in some of the other takes, is the fact that I've split my problems into 3 main sections. And it was my health, my living conditions, and my financial situation. And I was going to attack each one of them in turn. Then I listened to this podcast this morning and find out there's actually 5. There's your social circle, and I'm going to be honest and say I can't remember what the last one is. Could waste hours doing that, I'm not going to. But the last one was your social circle, and then another one. And it was just fantastic hearing that I'm not strange, I'm not weird, I don't have something that nobody's ever had before. It's a recognised, documented condition with steps. And that made me giggle, because I'm not alone. So, what's next? Next for me is getting up my backside again and doing something. Tonight's going to be about editing a video, obviously, because I want to get this up to prove to myself that I'm still going to do it. But the kitchen's going to take a wee while. But I'm not going to crucify myself if I don't do it. If it takes to the weekend and I've got a longer time to do it, that's brilliant. I'll take the weekend. I'll make a game of it. I'll make it fun somehow. I've come up with a cheesy line that I'm going to kind of do. There's going to be a set of videos that talks about my finances. Derek, again, he has suggested I do something. It's quite a big step. It's sort of like declaring bankruptcy, but not declaring bankruptcy. There's an organisation called Trust Deed Scotland, and I'm going to go to them about sorting out my finances. Sorry about the terrible skip and horrible continuity, but Laura phoned. Yeah. So as I was saying, I'm going to Trust Deed Scotland, and they're going to try and help me with my finances. And in one of the other feeble attempts at making this video, I come up with a line that I want to be debt free at 50. So I think there's going to be a series of videos called Debt Free at 50. Don't worry, I'm not going to make you watch for 5 years. I'm just going to let you see it setting up and how it starts. Health wise, it's just start looking after myself, going to bed at a nice time, and eating well. I'm contemplating exercise. If I make exercise videos, you need to watch them. And the last bit is my living conditions. We're getting there. I was about to say I let myself down over the past couple of days, but that's not true. I've had a setback. But we're getting there. It's not the end of the world. Right, that's me done for the night. I hope this video doesn't put anybody off watching. I'll have to be honest and say I was unrealistic to think that they would all be super zany, happy videos of me jumping about and going from where I am to where I want to be in a weekend. But they'll be interesting. And I'm going to be honest in them. If I have a bad day, I'll talk about it now instead of not making videos. Because the troughs are as important as the peaks. Nobody's ever going to get anything from this video if it's done perfectly first time. I'm not saying I want to make mistakes, but now I feel better prepared for them. So yeah, need to be ready and really aware of that, because that's dangerous and scary. Now I know I'm gibbering. Right, thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe and hit the bell. Anybody get any questions? Stick them in the comments. I would really like this to be two-way. I like the fact that some people leave comments or get in touch and stuff, but this is a communication. If somebody asks me a question that I can answer online, it means that anybody else who might have wanted to ask the question but didn't have the guts to do it or was just too anxious to do it, if you ask the question, somebody else might benefit from it. So yeah, please ask me anything, and I'll be as honest as I can. Okay? Have a great day tomorrow. I think mine will be better because I've done this, but you all deserve a great day. Okay, so have one for me. Okay? Bye bye.